Yeah, that's the question. Is this the worst Android phone of all time? And like you said, it isn't actually an interesting question because you look at the phone without the exploding factor, and it's probably the best Android phone ever,
Easily.
maybe.
Yeah.
Like for sure right now. But you can't just overlook that because it is part of the phone. I mean, people want to say, "Oh, it's just a small technical flaw." Well,
Quote. That was literally
yeah.
a comment.
Small flaw, big flaw, whatever it is, it's part of the phone. Like
Yeah.
you can't just take the flaw out.
You can't. Yeah, you can't just set that part aside. I mean, that is why it is the worst phone, is because it was catching fire. And it's just it's insane. Because I mean, there's phones that are on our list which were, I mean, they had the specs at the time, like the Bionic, even though it was delayed, countless delays, this and that. Um, a lot of the phones that were on there honestly weren't bad on paper, similar to the Note 7. They were actually pretty good. It was just, there was these other weird issues like bugs, or just a lack of software updates and things like that. And I would consider the Note 7 exploding being a pretty big bug.
Was the HTC Thunderbolt on that list?
It was, yes.
Okay, because yeah, that's a good example. Like the Thunderbolt had awesome specs.
Yeah.
And everything like on paper looked like it should be great. And
First 4G LTE phone, and
yeah, when it was working well, it was really good. But there were these flaws, and people who had these flaws, they hated the phone because of it.
Yep, and it ended up on the list. So yeah, without a doubt, the Note 7 is the king, and it's so bittersweet and just sort of like I don't know, like almost like a paradox, because the phone was so good.
Yeah.
It was going to be the best. Like it was the what is it? The Anakin Skywalker of Android phones or something. It's just,
you were the chosen one.
You were the chosen one. I think after this is all said and done, Samsung's battle still isn't over. I don't think we'll see another Note again. This phone successfully probably managed to snuff out an entire successful brand, which is nuts.
Yeah.
But
we'll see Notes, but they won't be called Notes.
Yeah, like the Scribble, Galaxy S Pen or Galaxy Scribble, who knows? But and I mean, they still have all the. I'm sure there's going to be tons of lawsuits, property damage. Some guys have like burns on them. I mean, it's just they have a long uphill battle still. It's crazy because this has. And I was mentioning this on Twitter yesterday. Like, this isn't just affecting the Note brand. This is affecting Samsung, their entire smartphone line. Anything with the S7 name, I feel like people are like, well, it's just a Note, no big deal. People know not to buy the Note, but it's not. It's anything with the 7. I had my cousin come over, and he was just like, oh, you hear about those S7s? Or those Galaxy 7s. That's what he called it. The Galaxy 7s catching fire. And I'm like, yeah, I got a couple like on my desk right now, but it's not. Those aren't the ones that are exploding. It's the Note 7. He's like, what's the? I don't know. Like, I mean, people just hear, all the news that's been spewing out, all these headlines, and nobody's really taken into account. I mean, these names are all so similar, so people are just assuming all these Samsung phones can potentially explode or light on fire at any given point. To the point where
I think I mentioned before when we were talking about it on a couple podcasts ago, Samsung's like awesome marketing of the Galaxy name is like coming back to haunt them, because now everyone just is like, oh, it's one of those Galaxies. This one's from Tito Escobar. Is Samsung truly going to kill the Note brand? We're not going to really be able to know that until next year, really, when it comes time to new Note time.
I will bet money that yes, they will. I don't think.
All right. Let's remember this podcast right here. I'm going to also, let's see, what do I want to say?
Because, okay, there's two ways they can go. They can either say, well, this isn't the S7, and people were, they attached the bad memories to the number 7. So by having a Note 8, people will forget, it's an 8. It's different. But then again, it's like the Note brand is still completely tarnished by all this. Yeah. So
I am going to say, I'll just go the opposite of you. I think they're going to stick with the Note name.
Ooh.
Well, so we'll see. We'll see.